see two problems. One is that the people don't want to be taught.
Yes.
The second thing is that they do not have the capacity to take what is taught. Those are the two problems. So when you have those two problems, you have an educational gap. So you have a child that doesn't want to learn, and then you have a child that doesn't know how to learn. Okay, the person that doesn't want to learn is that the person can't read. The person that doesn't want to learn is that the person can read, but the person feels, I beg, I don't need that.
Easy way of making money.
So that's it. So you find that I organized an conference, which is an entertainment conference in 2007. Promoted it to all the big boys and said, if you can't come, send your managers. The ferry, we got bankers, we got finance managers to come and talk to them. I'll show you something on the screen shortly that I wrote on that board, and I said, if you give me 200 million naira, 200 million naira, and I start a rotating loan amongst movie producers, comedians, and others, we can get those monies back and grow the industry to a 2 billion naira capacity. And one of them said how? I said, first of all, because of Instagram, as celebrities, you can't wear some clothes twice.
True.
So you have to continue wearing those clothes. So what it means is that each celebrity just needs to get a fashion designer who gives him half the rate and makes clothes for him to appear good all the time. And as he's wearing it, it becomes a mobile advert billboard for that fashion house. They both benefit, they bring customers, and everything is good. Magazines can then now not just publish anybody's picture unless you pay. So magazines will be doing specials. So if you have interviews, for instance, for the Royal Harry to grant an interview, you pay $1 million because he feels that you will sell the paper with his interview. So those are the kind of things.
Oh, is that what it's done?
That's what they do.
Oh.
Yes. Even prisoners, when they, like Martha Stewart, when she came out, you had to pay for her to grant. So when people leave, Monica Lewinsky got heavy money to grant interview on what happened. But the point I'm making is that you find people who do not want to learn. Sometimes you post something about, for instance, in the entertainment industry, nearly all the managers, let me not say all, 80% of the managers are not artist managers. Now how for do bring them? Because they don't have anything doing, and the guy is an artist, and like, okay, let me manage you. First of all, some of them don't know what annoys the guy. You don't know what he likes. You don't know what his aspirations are. You don't know what makes him angry. You don't know the kind of people he wants to associate with. You don't know why he associates with some people. Some of them don't even know the kind of food they like. Some of them don't know the places they like to go, or in 5 years where they want to see themselves. So when you then have an artist manager, then the artist managers now bring their own personality into the career of another artist. Because he's quarreling with this person, you can't do music with the person. Because he doesn't like so and so person, you can't be on the person's concert. What you're doing is you're using your own reggae to spoil his blues.
You're so right.
But you see, that continues. So sometimes you find that the artist manager is the one that then cripples the career of the artist. I'm planning a show January 1st, and somebody sends me a message and says, Ali, I want my artist to perform at your show. So I asked the guy, I said, you want your artist to perform at my show? Which show? He said, January 1st. I said, you're an artist manager. Have you posted the promo to say Ali is having so and so this and so? He said, and so? I have the chat. And so I told the guy, I said, oh, and so? I said, because it means that if you do not believe on the platform, then you can't bring your artist on the platform.
Yes.
You are my friend for over 15 years, and you have not even said, oh, Alibaba has this show coming up, so you can promote it to some people, but you want your artist to come on the list. I said, it's not happening. And he said I should F off. So yeah, so I left his, and I called the mother of the girl that he was promoting, and I sent the chat to her. And the mother said, can you imagine the person that is trying to help my daughter grow?
How would that person grow?
So you then have artist managers who are messengers. They can't tell the artist, don't do that. So it's bad image. It's bad image for an artist to be wrapping a bow, taking the picture and posting it. But you see it done. So you're wondering why. So if you are an artist, there's no reason for you, because of the image you are creating, to have Igbo and you're taking pictures or do videos and you're saying, yeah, man, and then you're drinking. And okay, some of them, DJ Jaru came to Delta, and when the show finished, we were backstage. So I said, let's take pictures. He was drinking water from a bottle. So he said, oh, just a minute, bro, just a minute. And remove the wrap. So when he removed the wrap, so I said, why did you do that? He said, that guys aren't earning from my status, man. They didn't pay for it. He said, because if somebody sees him holding the bottle and drinking water, it will be like for him to be drinking it. And the guy can post it anytime, because the person has the right to say, Jaru drinks our water. And you can't contest it, you were holding the bottle. You're giving the guy free ride. So those are some of the things I would say. So I said, how did you? He said, oh, but that is the thing. When you now say you want to teach our people, they're not ready to learn.
Love you pass money, love you pass moolah. Need you pass money, need you pass moolah. Want you pass money, want you pass moolah. Man, I need you pass money, I need you pass moolah. Yeah.
Have passed it around maybe 10 managers. And what I say is that, okay, you're the one managing so and so person. Okay, take this, read it, if it's possible, do photocopies and keep and bring it back to me. You need to be listening for you to manage the person, so you know what the music business is about, really. And so that's the person. If you can't read, you're not better than the person that doesn't read. So here it's finding a gig, rehearsals, touring, using an agent, doing the gig, home recording studio, putting out your own record, distribution, DJs, merchandising, manufacturing, the internet, running your own label, professional songwriting, writing for music library company, writing jingles, writing for TV, writing music for computer games, session work, education, artist management, tax and accounts, legal matters, publishing, collection of society and rights organizations. That is nearly everything that is in the music industry. Some of them take it. One, I gave it to the person. When they were going, he left it.
Because he doesn't even know what it is.
So he left it. So I called him. He didn't know he left it. He didn't know he left the book. So when he had gone, I called him. I said, oh, well, my book, Uncle, I said he's reading it, that he will return it later. So, yes, but maybe 2 months later, I called him. He said that he's been looking for it. He doesn't know where he kept it, but he has finished reading it. So, what then happens is that same kind of person cannot understand the opportunities for an artist. So there are movies going on. People are shooting movies, and you as a manager can call them and say, you are shooting this movie. I heard the story so and so. Can you use my song, my artist's song? Use it as soundtrack. Use it as a soundtrack, or let my artist perform. If there's a party in this thing, let my artist perform in this thing. You're pushing the brand, but a lot of them don't know. If everybody is driving a car and he's having conversation, let my song be the song that is coming on the radio station. And then he turns it down and then they continue the conversation. And as he's driving out, the music begins to play and fades out. I say you've sold your destiny to every cinema. You've created relevance of that music to that movie and to the audience. But they don't know that. Some of them just want, in fact, what we have are collecting agents. Somebody called, they need booking. How much is the fee? 1 million. How much is it? Give us 8%. So they pay. So his own is that every month he gets the salary and case closed. AY just did a movie, 30 Days in Atlanta, and made nearly 300 million. What it means is that when you are campaigning, AY can take 20 million and say, Excellency, take.
Yes, to support.
Instead of him expecting you to give to him. And there's so much of that can be replicated. So why should we now be the ones that are asking you for money when we should be giving you money? All you need to do is create the enabling environment.
They love you past moolah. Need you past money, need you past moolah. Want you past money, want you past moolah. Man, I need you past money, I need you past moolah. Jejeli, jejeli, jeje. Seseli, seseli, sese. Select a baby girl.